Look at those caramelized shallots with honey and vinegar. Fresh thyme, crispy edges of our pastry. This is a caramelized Shallot Tarte Tatin. You want to learn how to make this? Give me 5 minutes. I'm going to show you how. Let's just get all of these ends away. I go much shallower on the root end. I want to take it off, but I want to make sure that I have a good shot at it not falling apart. And then all we want to do is cut these in half. Take away the outermost section, that papery covering, and there we go. And we're going to repeat with the rest of our leeks. Okay, next thing we want to do is just get our rosemary and thyme leaves together. We don't need much. Rosemary's very strong. Thyme, on the other hand, I want to make sure that I have lots of it. It's great. You really can't have too much of it. So I'll just pick those leaves off. But I also want to make sure that I save some time, no pun intended, to sprinkle some leaves on the finished tart. Love that smell. Don't you love that smell? This is my pan. I'm using a carbon steel pan. I'm not using a no-stick pan. I've got some oil in there according to the recipe. Here's my tablespoon of butter. I'm gonna get those going and we'll start cooking our shallots. Yep, just lay these in, and that, let's turn this, is gonna do it. I don't wanna make it too tight. As they cook, I'll push them in. I'm gonna use that puff pastry disc to sort of shape them when I tuck the edges in. And now we're just gonna let them cook. I've got them on a medium-low flame, nothing too aggressive. I want them to heat through and cook through. Yes, they're gonna bake for 20 minutes later, but I don't wanna hard sear them. I wanna slowly let them caramelize, right? It's been about 7 or 8 minutes, and you can start to see them getting translucent. Okay. Let's add all right, so take my puff pastry sheet, stick that on top of these shallots. And after 20 minutes, there she is. And we're just gonna let that rest. It just needs to rest. 3-4 minutes, let a little steam build up. It's nice and crispy on the edges. And we hope it releases. All right, this is rested for 3 or 4 minutes. Just let everything settle down, let the steam kind of escape. And I have a plate, and my plate fits inside my pan. And all I'm going to do, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, what's really important here is I season it with a little bit of salt. And I have some melted butter. And if you've seen me make my apple tarte tatin, this is the crucial part, because by dabbing this with butter, and I probably have a half tablespoon total melted, I'm able to use this brush and push the pieces down so they stay together. And then I'll brush the edges here. By the way, these edges have gotten caramelized with that vinegar and honey. Maybe a little fresh pepper. And then while this is cooling, because we want to serve it warm, but we don't want to serve it hot. We want it to kind of get the stickiness together. I'm going to garnish it with some fresh thyme. So I just want to make sure we have some nice little pieces of fresh thyme. Makes such a difference. Just those little bits of green. That, my friends, is a work of art. So what do we do now? Do we just look at it? No, we have to eat it. And what I would recommend is to get a knife that is bigger than the tart itself. If you don't have one, that's fine. Make sure that you cut a little bit along and then lower the boom with the hand that's holding the knife handle. But with a big slicer like this, I can simply go through this pretty easily, making sure that all those beautiful pieces of shallot don't fall off when you cut them, which is, of course, what always tends to happen. Then again, if you cut it the right way, you get a beautiful slice just like this. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to eat that. How does it taste? Sweet and herby and tart. Those crispy edges. Wow. That's delicious.